Could skipping meals actually protect your heart? We've been told for years that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but what if skipping a meal, or even two, could actually be good for your heart? It might sound counterintuitive, but a growing body of research suggests that intermittent fasting, a pattern of eating that cycles between periods of fasting and eating, could have significant benefits for heart health. This isn't about starving yourself, it's about giving your body a break from constant digestion and allowing it to tap into its natural healing abilities. Imagine your body as a car engine. Constantly running the engine wears it down over time, but giving it periods of rest allows it to cool down, repair itself, and run more efficiently in the long run. Intermittent fasting acts in a similar way, giving your body a chance to reset and recharge. This can lead to improvements in various aspects of heart health, from blood pressure and cholesterol levels to inflammation and insulin sensitivity. So, buckle up as we delve into the fascinating world of intermittent fasting and explore its potential to keep your heart ticking strong for years to come. Understanding intermittent fasting, a new take on an ancient practice. Intermittent fasting isn't a fad diet, it's a deeply ingrained practice in human history. Our ancestors didn't have access to supermarkets or refrigerators. They evolved to thrive in environments where food was often scarce, naturally cycling between periods of feasting and fasting. This ancient rhythm is hardwired into our biology, and tapping into it can unlock surprising health benefits. In essence, intermittent fasting is about strategically timing your meals to extend the period your body spends in a fasted state. This doesn't necessarily mean eating less, it's more about changing you eat. By extending the fasting window, you allow your body to deplete its glycogen stores, the stored form of glucose, and shift into fat-burning mode. This metabolic switch has a ripple effect throughout the body, triggering a cascade of beneficial changes that can improve heart health. It's like giving your body a tune-up, optimizing its systems for better performance and longevity. So, while the idea of skipping meals might seem strange at first, remember that it aligns with our evolutionary history and can tap into our body's innate healing potential. Fasting methods. Finding the right fit for you. Intermittent fasting comes in various forms, offering flexibility to suit different lifestyles and preferences. Think of it as a choose-your-own-adventure for your health journey. One popular method is time-restricted feeding, like the 16-8 method. This involves fasting for 16 hours each day and restricting your eating window to 8 hours. Another approach is alternate day fasting, where you alternate between days of normal eating and days of significantly reduced calorie intake. Then there's the 5-2 method, which involves eating normally for 5 days a week and restricting calories to 500 to 600 on 2 non-consecutive days. The key is to find a method that fits seamlessly into your routine and feels sustainable long-term. It's important to listen to your body and consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new dietary pattern, especially if you have underlying health conditions. They can help you determine the safest and most effective approach based on your individual needs and medical history. Remember, intermittent fasting is a marathon, not a sprint. Heart health, 101. The engine room of our well-being. The heart is a remarkable organ, tirelessly pumping blood throughout our body and delivering vital oxygen and nutrients to every cell. Keeping this incredible engine running smoothly is paramount for overall health and longevity. Heart health encompasses a range of factors, including blood pressure, cholesterol levels, inflammation, and blood sugar control. High blood pressure, often likened to water flowing through a pipe with too much force, can strain the heart and damage blood vessels. Cholesterol, a waxy substance found in the blood, can build up in arteries, forming plaque that restricts blood flow and increases the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Inflammation, the body's natural response to injury or infection, can also damage the heart over time when it becomes chronic. Maintaining healthy blood sugar levels is crucial, as chronically elevated blood sugar can lead to insulin resistance and increase the risk of heart disease. By addressing these key areas, we can significantly reduce the risk of developing heart problems and support the long-term health of this vital organ. Think of it as investing in a premium insurance policy for your most precious asset, your health. Blood pressure and intermittent fasting. Lowering the pressure. High blood pressure, often described as a silent stalker, frequently goes unnoticed until it causes significant damage. It's a major risk factor for heart disease and stroke. Imagine constantly pushing your car engine to its limits. Eventually, something's got to give. Fortunately, intermittent fasting has shown promise in helping to lower blood pressure naturally. Studies have found that this method can lead to significant reductions in both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. Those are the top and bottom numbers in a blood pressure reading. The blood pressure lowering effect of intermittent fasting is likely due to a combination of factors, including weight loss, improved insulin sensitivity, and reduced oxidative stress. It helps regulate the balance of hormones like insulin and leptin, which play a critical role in blood pressure control. By improving insulin sensitivity, intermittent fasting helps cells utilize glucose more efficiently, reducing the strain on the pancreas and promoting healthy blood sugar levels. This, in turn, can contribute to lower blood pressure and a healthier cardiovascular system. Inflammation and intermittent fasting, cooling down the body's defenses. Inflammation is indeed a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's our body's natural defense mechanism against injury and infection, like a valiant knight protecting the realm. However, when inflammation becomes chronic, it's like having that knight constantly on edge, wreaking havoc instead of maintaining peace. Chronic inflammation is a key driver of many chronic diseases, including heart disease. The good news is that intermittent fasting can help to dampen the flames of inflammation. Research has shown that intermittent fasting can reduce markers of inflammation in the body, such as C-reactive protein, CRP, and interleukin-6, IL-6. This anti-inflammatory effect is thought to be mediated by several mechanisms, including reduced oxidative stress, improved cellular function, and changes in gut microbiota composition. By reducing inflammation, intermittent fasting can help protect the delicate lining of blood vessels, reduce the risk of plaque formation, and improve overall cardiovascular health. It's like giving your body's internal firefighters the tools they need to extinguish the flames of inflammation and restore peace within. Cholesterol and intermittent fasting, improving your numbers. Cholesterol, a waxy substance that's essential for building cells and producing hormones, can become a problem when it builds up in our arteries, forming plaque that restricts blood flow. Think of it as cholesterol turning from a helpful worker to a messy hoarder, clogging up the arteries and making it harder for blood to get through. High cholesterol is a major risk factor for heart disease, but intermittent fasting may offer a way to improve those numbers. Research suggests that intermittent fasting can lead to favorable changes in cholesterol levels, including reductions in total cholesterol, LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, and triglycerides. At the same time, some studies show that intermittent fasting can increase HDL cholesterol, the good cholesterol, which helps to remove excess cholesterol from the arteries. These positive effects on cholesterol are likely due to a combination of factors including weight loss, reduced insulin resistance, and improved liver function. By addressing these underlying factors, intermittent fasting can help to improve cholesterol profiles and reduce the risk of heart disease. It's like giving your body a cholesterol-busting cleanup crew to clear out those arterial highways. Research Roundup: what studies say about intermittent fasting and heart health? The scientific community is increasingly intrigued by intermittent fasting's potential to improve heart health, and numerous studies are being conducted to explore its benefits. A 2019 review published in the journal analyzed the results of 16 studies and found that intermittent fasting effectively reduced body weight, body mass index, BMI, and several heart disease risk factors, including blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Another study published in the found that alternate-day fasting led to significant improvements in cardiovascular health markers in overweight and obese adults. Participants who followed the alternate-day fasting protocol for 12 weeks experienced reductions in body weight, waist circumference, blood pressure, and insulin resistance. These promising findings suggest that intermittent fasting could be a valuable tool for preventing and managing heart disease. However, it's essential to remember that more research is needed to fully understand the long-term effects of intermittent fasting on heart health and to determine the optimal fasting protocols for different individuals. Expert opinions and success stories, real people, real results. Leading health experts are taking notice of the potential benefits of intermittent fasting for heart health. Dr. Mark Mattson, a neuroscientist at Johns Hopkins University and a leading researcher on intermittent fasting, has stated that intermittent fasting can improve many of the risk factors for heart disease, including blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and insulin sensitivity. Beyond the research, countless individuals have experienced firsthand the transformative power of intermittent fasting for their heart health. Take, for instance, the story of Sarah, a 45-year-old woman who had struggled with high cholesterol and prediabetes for years. After incorporating intermittent fasting into her lifestyle, she was able to lower her cholesterol to a healthy range, reverse her prediabetes, and lose a significant amount of weight. These success stories, coupled with the growing body of scientific evidence, highlight the potential of intermittent fasting as a powerful tool for improving heart health. Of course, it's essential to approach intermittent fasting with guidance from your healthcare provider to ensure it aligns with your individual needs and health status. Practical tips for intermittent fasting. Starting your journey to a healthier heart. Embarking on an intermittent fasting journey can feel daunting, but it doesn't have to be complicated. Start by choosing a fasting method that suits your lifestyle and gradually ease into it. Listen to your body and adjust the fasting window as needed. Stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water, unsweetened tea, or black coffee during your fasting periods. Focus on consuming nutrient-dense foods during your eating windows, such as fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Avoid processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive caffeine, which can spike blood sugar levels and sabotage your fasting efforts. Remember, intermittent fasting is about nourishing your body, not depriving it. Finally, be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress. It takes time for your body to adapt to a new eating pattern, and setbacks are a normal part of the journey. Focus on the long-term benefits and remember that every step you take towards a healthier lifestyle is a step in the right direction. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more health tips and advice.